And we're almost, we're making, we just got to finish getting this rebuilt. And I'm out of beams. I didn't think I stored any beams anywhere. So how am I out? Maybe I did. There should be a container on the floor here somewhere that has resources. I just don't remember where I put it at. Okay. We got to find that container. I put a personal storage container down the other day that had unloaded a whole bunch of resources because I was running out of inventory space, and I said we got to remember that we put this here. Where did it get put? I mean, I can always go, there it is. And there's the beams that I was missing. Okay. Get Mark II loaded up. Run back to where we left off. And we should have enough beams to make the rest of the trip at this point, because we've already had this ran once, and I do not recall deleting any beams anywhere. So we pick up right here and we keep going. Almost there. Because I left all the I just got to rerun this middle from there to there. from there into there. And then from here up to there, into there, out to there, down into there, and let's pull that and replace it so we can get that modular frame off. Okay, those should be ready for power. Now what do we got to run for here? Modular frame and steel beam. And this so modular frames and steel beam. Okay, we got the steel pipe and the wire ran, and now we are figuring out which lines our modular frames and steel beams need to be ran on, which are going to go into this one versatile framework. So we have these two lines, which are the next two in the process. Okay, so that's this line and this one. So the top one and the next top one. Okay, the top one goes to there, and that top one, so modular frame and beams need to go on this line right here. And one of the things that we are going to go ahead and do, I don't know how much we'll be able to restore back in this container, because that modular frame container has been running this entire time. But we are going to unload some of these modular frames that we're carrying back into that container if we can. And then the frames that we can't load back in, we're just going to go put in the resource sink container. Okay, let's run down. We made it back. Let's just shortcut our way down. Here's our modular frame container. It has plenty of room, so we're going to load those back up. And now we need to come back up and we need to look at our steel beams and modular frame. So now that we know that the modular frame needs to go on this line right here, we can hit a conveyor. We will replace it in just a second. We're going to hit 5. Come on, give me the angle that I need. I think we need to place it right there. Then Mark III container goes right there. (3E). We're going to delete that line so that we can rerun directly from there onto there. And that will get us our modular frames, which we're going to drop down, take a little bit of falling damage, and run over here, hit 8, switch it to Mark III, hit 3, click there, and just pipe it directly in. Our modular frames can now flow. Now we need to run back up. And we need to figure out our steel beams are next that we have to figure out how to pipe up. And steel beams already have a pipe going up. That's them right there. So if that's our pipe, that is our steel beams. So we can hit number 5. And it's right on the line, 1 off. That should be perfectly lined up. Mark III. Mark III. There's our beams. Now we go up top. Okay, and our steel beams are coming up. Oh, that's our steel beams are going to come up right here, and we've got line blockages. So what we're going to need to do is I'm going to have to refactor this and okay, so I can bring that up right there and pipe it out right here. I think we just need to get rid of these now that they are placed, so we can have our our beams coming up. And then they can make a little bit of a jag or a juke and come over Let's see if we can make this work. Mark 3 right there. Let's go ahead and go to 4 and hit E because they need to go up over this conveyor belt. So they need to go, at a minimum, they need to come up. To right there because they got to go over that conveyor line. And I could be fast forwarding this, but it's so easy to, we're almost, I mean, all we got to do is figure out how this is going to pipe up over to that one right there. In fact, we're going to do that right there. And our steel beams, and so now I am going to fast forward through this because I'm going to go underneath and I'm going to try to pick up as much of our remaining resources in that container as we can so we can get rid of it, and then we're going to check to make sure that these two lines are feeding properly, and then we'll do the next round. Okay, now that container should be getting close, I think. Man, it's further along than I thought it was. There it is. And we got all of those. Take all. We can get rid